Okay, here we go. Jesus Marriage Counseling Church number 4. They have an infidelity problem. Sex, sex, and sex. Or infidelity, I should say. So, good morning. This is Aunt Beth. Welcome to my lamppost. We're slowly moving through the book of Revelation. And we're still in the place where Jesus is giving what I would call marriage counseling to 7 different churches. Now, they were real churches, but they also represent 7 areas where we can have problems. And church number 4, couple number 4, door number 4, they have a problem with sex and idols. But I think it helps to think of it as spiritual infidelity. They were looking for their satisfaction, the lust of the eyes and lust of the flesh, the pride of life, elsewhere. Not everybody, but enough to corrupt the church. And the church was tolerating it. They weren't taking a stand for holiness. But one of the things I thought was most interesting about this is Ezekiel chapter 14, verse 13. Now, you listen to this and tell me if this doesn't sound like seal number 4. No, seal number 3 to you, judgment. Son of man, when a land sins against me, God, by persistent unfaithfulness, I will stretch out my hand against it. I will cut off its supply of bread, send famine on it, and cut off man and beast from it. Famine. It's the punishment for persistent unfaithfulness to the Lord. And maybe you're not guilty of sex in the sense of idolatry, sex in the sense of adultery, or fornication, meaning you're not married and you're having sex with that person. But I think all of us can be guilty to some extent of idolatry, looking to anywhere else but God to solve our problems, and worshiping that. So I have to examine my own heart as far as where am I spending my time and where I'm spending my money, because that's the priority in my life. And I like to eat. So I want to make sure that my supply of bread is coming. Okay. I don't want to skip out on the judgment coming in seal number 3. So that's marriage counseling from the Lord to us to come under his protection and avoid hard times. He goes on right after that, by the way, in Ezekiel, because one of the things I've been seeking the Lord about is how surgical is this judgment? How much collateral damage is there going to be? And he says in verse 14, even if Noah, Daniel, and Job were in that land, they would deliver only themselves. So you want to miss out on seal number 3? We all got to clean up our act. So, have a fabulous day. I hope this encourages you. Do a time audit. Do a financial audit. Not in the sense of where are your time leakers or money, where are you bleeding money, but what are my priorities? Where am I spending my time, my emotional energy? Am I being faithful to the Lord? Because I like to eat. Have a fabulous day. All God's best.